If Spider-Man was real, how thick does his webs have to be able to swing building to building without breaking under his weight? The reason I ask this is because the more I thought about it, so they're saying how thick do his webs have to be so that they don't break off of him? I'm thinking, well, what about, like, wouldn't he just, like, pull the window off of the building that he stuck to instead?
Man, this really gets us diving into the many plot holes that Spider-Man holds.
Do you ever play the old Spider-Man games where, like, his webs would just stick to the sky?
And it pulls down the blocks of the sky down on top of you when you start eating too much food. You swing into the cafes and have, 6 deli sandwiches, and then when you try swinging up the next day before a bowel movement, you pull down one of the squares from the sky or maybe a window from a skyscraper because you reached a critical mass in which you couldn't swing from the webs.
You've now brought up a whole new realm of Spider-Man. So we're going to take out this idea of would he break the web from his hand under his own body weight and say, what theoretically can he get away with using his webs for that doesn't destroy the purpose
whatever
or action
he's
attempting to?
Because he's strong enough to hold his own weight and swing at, like 60 miles an hour through the air. Yet when he puts it on other things, what will he destroy? Deli sandwich, gone. Bits and pieces, gone. Crumbs, shreds of lettuce flying. If you do this, you will have a sandwich pancake against the wall.
Teddy Spider-Man out there, do not try to Spider-Man up your deli sandwich. You will not get to eat it.
It's going to be tempting. You're going to be sitting in a really comfy chair, beer in one hand, and your sandwich you left by the TV when you turned it on because you can't find the dang remote. And you say, I should really just grab the sandwich that's sitting, underneath the TV with the webs. Don't do it.
You'll be sitting in the bathroom and realize that, oh no, shucks, this stall doesn't have any toilet paper. But in clear view across the way, you see more toilet paper, and you think, I could totally web up that paper and bring it right to me. Don't do it.
What's going to happen here is you see those Charmin commercials where they say the too soft toilet paper, where it just turns into like a big old like pile of dust as soon as you try grabbing at it. That's what's going to happen with your web. It's going to explode into a ball of dust. And you're going to be breathing into your toilet paper for the next 6 weeks.
Who cleans up all of his webs when he swings around the city?
Does Spider-Man have a little helper like Alfred?
He has a sidekick that is there specifically to clean all of his webs up?
Yeah. An Alfred of the janitor world who just is proficient at, not like really great, like not superhero status, but proficient at climbing up buildings to just kind of pull off the webs. How much force do you think it takes? Because he just like lets go of it at the hand area, right? Like, I mean, that's how that has to work.
Yeah.
How much force do you think it takes to just pull one of those suckers off the window?
To pull the web off the window?
Yeah, the other end. There's so many repercussions.
I mean, considering that the villains, like, when they get strapped up, they can't escape the web.
They're literally the strongest forces that are supposed to be destroying the city. Yeah.
Theoretically, the webs should not come off of what they stick to.
You're just having a littered city. I mean, it's safe, but man alive, the webs must be gross.
I mean, even take, for example, in the first Spider-Man movie, like when he sticks his web to the tray accidentally and he can't get it off, so he just drags the tray all the way, like, up to the cafeteria door. Like, that man can't unhinge his own web from whatever he's attached to himself.
So who's going to be able to take it off the tray or the window or whatever it is, or the deli sandwich that is now pancaked against the wall? Who's going to be able to do any of that at any point? So what do you do with it? Do you burn it? I think that's it. You burn it.
You gotta burn the web. I mean, so if the question is if Spider-Man's real, how thick does his web have to be able to swing building to building without breaking under his weight? It seems like if it's as sticky and as like hard to pull off as it is, just as thick as any other old spider web, it's just that the real question is not how hard is it to break it, is how easy is it to get it off afterwards, because not.
Get rid of it. Because now you're just burning things in the middle of the city
right.
on a daily basis.
You got to pull a Chicago during this this negative 60-degree weather and set your train tracks on fire just to get rid of that spider web.
Goodness gracious, did that happen?
Yeah, the new Chicago Fire is what I called
out
it.
Of the loop. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so out of the loop.